Hi, my name is Daniel, and I am certified flooring inspector. Also, I am a licensed California flooring installer, and I, doing the new job now that I started inspecting more floors, I see a common problem with the floors, and I will say 90% of the time, even maybe higher, is related to installation. So I would like to make this video about explaining how you as a homeowner can make sure that installers that you hire already is gonna do or perform a good installation habit. And when I went to look online, it's interesting that almost all websites will give me the same points. Experience, licensing, but let's talk about that. In some states there is no licensing, so you can't follow that. Experience, maybe somebody started a new job and they're good at doing a really good work. And then it says a lot of online reviews, but reviews are also kind of tricky because you can have 10, 20 family members, friends, and they can always put a 5-star reviews. So you're gonna get 10, 15 5-star reviews in the beginning, and you don't even do anything. And then the warranty options. Well, let me tell you a short story before I start my points of how to see if your installer is doing a really good job. I did an inspection for the homeowner that he did his floor, laminate flooring, and the contractor on the first, when they first time made, he told him 1-year warranty. When they finished the job, the conversation, contractor told homeowner 2 years warranty. But then after the first floor start buckling, he called the contractor, and the contractor was like, well, it's a material defect material, so I would contact the store and they're gonna give you a new floor. Well, it doesn't work just like that. It was over 2,000 square feet. So when I come and I start talking, he said, oh yeah, my contractor told me that he's giving me a lifetime warranty. Well, guess what? I googled the company name. It's right here in San Antonio, and there is 2 reviews actually talking about how they told other homeowners about the lifetime warranty, but guess what? He never answered their phone. He blocked them. They tried to. The homeowner will try to call on different numbers. They will just hang up. So, how can you protect yourself and the floor that you're gonna install, and that you know that is gonna last forever? I make 6 points. Number 1 point for me is when the installer pulls to your front yard, and just the look at his vehicle is to me it can be a sign that how they're gonna do the job. If the vehicle is dirty, unorganized, that means that on last Friday or Saturday, the last job that they were really rushing, when they finished the job, they just throw everything inside and they just left. They didn't clean the home. They didn't talk to homeowner before they left. Basically, it was, my job is done, I'm going home. And sometimes I can understand that, because a lot of installers trying to finish job Friday earlier to show up home and stay a little longer weekend. Number 2, pre-installation walkthrough. And this is a big thing, because every installer should check installation guidelines. The first thing when you greet the homeowner, you should go and open one box, take out the paper, and read installation instructions. Why? Because a lot of manufacturer, even though they share a lot of stuff, there is always differences. One of the difference can be stagger distance between two planks, flatness. A lot of installation, flooring comes with a 316 on 10 feet radius. I've seen some 1/8, and I've seen a 1/4 of inch. So that's a lot of, it tells you a lot. Also about expansion space around the perimeter. Also talk to a customer. Every installer has to talk to a customer, say what is the best way to start and finish the installation. Number 3, floor flatness inspection. So every installer has to have a 10 feet stretch. Of course, smaller ones for the smaller areas, but 10 feet is a requirement. After the carpet or your laminate or whatever the floor was removed, every installer, every room needs to inspect. And that means in the width or the length of the room. They need to put the stretch every feet by feet and trace high spots or low spots, and that has to be fixed. I will say 95% of floors that I did, they always needed some additional work on flatness. The homes are just built like that, built for carpet that you don't need to have a flat floor, built for the sheet vinyl that is not that important. So, but when it comes to the laminate, tiles, wood floor, always the floor has to be flat. So make sure your installer check for the flatness. If they don't, I guarantee you will have problems. Number 4 is the moisture testing. I actually met a owner of one company that she didn't even know that you have to measure the moisture, and she would install the floors. If your installer does not have Tramex or any other company moisture meters, and this one is CME4, concrete encounter, with the pins that he can measure the concrete moisture in your slab, or maybe newer one. This is just more expensive, a newer one, or even this one. This one is more if you're installing over another in floor, then you will maybe use this one. But if they don't show up with this and they don't measure the moisture, again, you may have a big problem. When it comes also to the moisture, if anything that is on the concrete slab, even over the tiles, they have to install moisture barrier. Even if the manufacturer does not recommend, make them always install the moisture barrier. Okay. By the way, some flooring manufacturing, even require that your floor will be tested with a calcium chloride, which a lot of installers don't know how to use that. That will be maybe some point that if you're doing a large homes, 2,000-3,000 square feet, maybe it will be a good idea for you to contact one of the flooring inspector, because a lot of flooring inspectors, they do, and they maybe can give you the better idea of the flooring moisture content. Number 5, cleaning and final walkthrough, and this is kind of connected with the number 1. A lot of times what happens is that installers just rush through the project. They install everything, but the final touch, the cleaning of the floor, vacuuming, and even go over with a Swiffer is something that they have to do it. It should be the part of the job. Does that mean that after that you don't need to clean? No, it does not mean. You're still gonna need to clean because there is still dust in the air, and that dust will settle little by little on the floor. But it will be always. It's really always nice to see when they leave the clean project, but also the workspace where they were doing all the cuts. And number 6, the last one, maintenance explanation. Explain. Every installer has to explain to homeowner what product to use, what to watch for, what product solutions or cleaning solutions used, and what avoid. Also, the sun, how sun can affect the floor, so they should always tell you what to do to avoid any of those problems. What else? I think that's basically it. So these 6 steps, if installer follow, and you as a homeowner follow, and you see that he does, be sure that your installation will be successful and your floor will last. So again, clean vehicle, pre-installation walkthrough, floor flatness inspection, moisture testing, cleaning and final walkthrough, maintenance explanation. Okay, so this is it for today, for this video. I will appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel. I guess with more people reach out and see this video, I guess I'm gonna start losing more work. So I do appreciate if you subscribe, if you share this with your friends, especially with those that may have already problem, and so they can see where went wrong during the installation. Please, again, subscribe to my channel. You can always email me, or you can always leave a comment underneath to ask me any question that you may have, and I will be really happy to answer. And I will continue making those videos, and I will continue educating people on how successfully perform and have a good looking floor. Thank you so much, and see you soon.